Good morning. We're at Attleboro High School. I'm Kyle Augustus.
And I'm Emily Davis. Welcome back to the Rocket Report, and thank you for joining us on this thrilling Thursday.
You know, I once had an overdue library book that I forgot to return for a couple weeks.
Well, Kyle, I don't think that compares to Chuck Hildebrandt, who didn't return his library book for 50 years. While he was living in suburban Detroit in 1974 at age 13, he borrowed a book called Baseball's Zaniest Stars, as he was a huge baseball nut. However, he moved after and forgot that he had the book, and it wasn't until a few years ago that he found the book and remembered that he didn't actually own it. He decided to hold off and return the book in 2024, the 50th anniversary of him checking out the book. When he went to return the book, the library told him he could keep it with no fine.
Well, that's definitely longer than mine, and I know I definitely got a fine. But now, over to sports.
Tonight, the Broncos will be playing the Chargers at 8:15 p.m. Last game the Chargers played was against the Buccaneers, and they took a hard hit, losing 17-40. The Broncos, however, won their last game 31-13 against the Colts. Even though the Chargers suffered a loss their last game, their odds for the game still look well thanks to their defensive patterns throughout the season. Both teams have ambitious defenses, making tonight's game a bit of a toss-up. That's all for sports, and now it's time to look at the weather. Today will be rainy but warm with a high of 49 and a low of 32. Tomorrow will be snowy with a high of 38 and a low of 27, with the snow continuing into Saturday. Weather over break looks lovely, and despite rain on Wednesday, it appears we will not be having a white Christmas. Temperatures are predicted to remain between 15 to 40 degrees. That's all for the weather. Now, over to Megan and Danny.
How are we doing today?
Christmas.
Oh my god, we only have 2 more days coming today.
Well, I'm not counting today.
Well, not, like,
we're
to
1 day
Christmas,
away.
but to, like,
For
we're
me,
out.
I think let's talk about the Christmas fellas.
Christmas fellas?
Really, yeah, you know, Rudolph, Santa Claus, Dominic the Donkey. Who's your favorite?
What about Frosty?
Yeah? Oh, totally my bad.
alright,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, slipped out. No,
I
he's
feel
a
like-
real being.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have to go. Well, I mean, like, I gotta stay on the nice list, so I'll say Santa first.
I don't know about that one.
What do you mean?
I mean,
I'm
out
not
of-
gonna be on the nice list.
Well, that's irrelevant, fella. But like, you know, when you're actually comparing all these entities, you know, Rudolph, you know, he's a lifesaver. He's a public safety
Whose
worker.
life did he save?
You know, he's like Santa Claus. You know, Santa Claus would have
Well,
been
then why would
driving
why
with a
would
fogged
Santa
up
Claus
window.
be
You know,
all
hold
of
on,
them are
Frosty
in
the
the
Snowman.
ranking, then
Well,
why-
he's magical, bringing smile to the kids, and you know, the other guy, he's pretty cool too. But
What,
Santa,
Dominic?
he's like the only one with
Dominic?
actual like federal charges.
Yeah, but you just said when you were bragging
7
about
billion accounts
when
of
you
home
were bragging
invasion.
about Rudolph, you were
7
like, he's like Santa.
billion accounts of home invasion.
Okay, and Rudolph, he was an accomplice.
No, he was the forced getaway driver because he got bullied. He basically
That
got
makes you
hazed.
an accomplice.
He got hazed into his job.
It wasn't. He was
He
like,
was being.
yeah.
Why are you getting so mad at me?
He said, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you drive my sleigh tonight? He could have said, no, that's not force.
Well, he got bullied and he wasn't allowed in any other reindeer games.
So leave.
So he couldn't. He couldn't even. I mean,
Why couldn't he leave?
Because, you know, the song, Rudolph, he was in prison on the island. He had to do his biddings and chores.
Why
And
was he in prison? What did Rudolph do?
he was just not allowed in any reindeer games. It was a game they played, you know, prison. You've never played prison?
Actually,
God.
I have. That's a fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was always
Wasn't
cops
that-
and robbers.
Wasn't that there was like another game called prison?
Wait, that's irrelevant. Dominic the Donkey is the biggest saint on that list, though. You know, he just comes in.
only
He's
helps
like,
the kids of Italy.
he's like, nay, and then he leaves.
But I feel like if you're like Santa's like if you're
I feel
comparing
like your
Santa,
opinion's irrelevant.
okay. Anyways,
Santa? Oh,
if
sorry.
you're comparing Santa, if
Wait,
Santa's on the
something's-
list, his overall the scope
someone's
of
calling.
his impact.
Something-
Hello.
What? Megan's on the irrelevant. What? Nothing she says is.
Oh my God,
Whoa.
that's so.
That's crazy. I think you're on the 90s. So that's all we have.
Back over to Kyle and Emily.
It's Thursday, December 19th, and it is a day 3. The order of the periods is 3, 4, flex, 5, 6, 7. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Today for lunch, sweet and sour chicken with chow mein noodles. There is a food drive throughout this week. Look for a box located near the front office. Donations will be going to Lenore's Food Pantry for the holidays to help out families in need.
The yearbook is offering a sale through January 3rd using code HOLIDAYS 2025 in all caps. You'll receive 25% off of the yearbook. Please go to yearbookforever.com to make your purchase.
Seniors, the AFL-CIO exam will be administered online this year. Students can register by visiting their website at www.massaflcio.org/scholarships and submitting the form. Applications will be accepted through Friday, December 20th, 2024, which is tomorrow. The deadline is firm and no late registrations will be accepted. The exam will be administered on any day between Monday, February 3rd, 2025, and Friday, February 7th, 2025. Please go to the Class of 2025 Google Classroom for more information.
After-school activities are Art Club and Galadriel meets in room 222. GSA meets in room 115. And that is all we have for today. And
Go Big Red!